Beware of love scammers. For I got up early in the morning. I was suddenly woken up by the ringing of the phone. It turned out to be a call from my friend Jane, whom I had not contacted for a long time. Sleepily, I picked up the phone and wanted to criticize her a few words and then go back to sleep. I just said, "Why do you, a guy who values sex over friends, come to harass me so early? Don't you have a handsome boyfriend with you? Why not harass him?" As soon as I finished speaking, I heard Jane's voice crying while talking on the other end of the phone. Although I didn't hear a word clearly, seeing her so sad, I lost all sleep in an instant. After I repeatedly comforted her, her mood slowly began to calm down, and then she began to talk normally. Jane is a beautiful and gentle woman with a son and a daughter from a northern city in China. I once had a good business in China, but eventually got divorced because my mistress took over. For more than 10 years, she has raised her children alone and has not been involved in emotions for many years. Until a few months ago, Jane met a very handsome Chinese man she had never met on a social platform and asked to add her as a friend. Maybe out of politeness, maybe out of goodwill and love for the other person's appearance. So Jane accepted the other person as a friend. Soon after adding her as a friend, the man launched a fierce pursuit of her. The man said, "I am single, graduated from a certain university, and work as an executive in a domestic financial company. I particularly like Jane's elegant temperament. Meeting Jane is the luckiest and happiest thing in his life." From then on, they used WeChat voice chat and had to talk on the phone several times a day. When my friend Jane told me that she was in love, I was so happy for her. At the same time, I am a little worried, deep in my heart. The reason is that do strangers only meet through the WeChat platform? Is it really reliable? Being outspoken, I told her all my worries and hoped that she would be careful when dating. Next, if she doesn't take the initiative to call me, I usually won't disturb her and let her talk about her relationship. What I didn't expect was that after not calling for a long time, she burst into tears when she called. Only after she had cried enough, could she hear her words clearly. It turned out that her boyfriend was missing. She was very worried about her boyfriend's safety and afraid that something would happen to him. Under my care and questioning, she slowly and mysteriously told the story of their relationship, like squeezing out toothpaste. During the relationship between Jane and her boyfriend, the man not only asked her about her well-being, but also constantly sent her various handsome and attractive photos of himself. In just a few days, I called her baby. He even addressed her wife and husband directly. He would make voice calls to her several times a day and would also sing to her on the phone. This man would write sincere love letters to show his loyalty and love almost every day. The following is one of their love letters. Fragments of, "My wife, I am very happy to meet you. There is only one woman in my heart, my wife. I will be responsible for you, my wife, for the rest of my life, 5 or even 10 lives. I will be a judge, and I will sentence you to my wife for the rest of your life. You will never leave me. Never give up. Never separate. Let everyone prove our happiness. Wife, I will lead you to the red carpet. Husband, I will put on a handsome suit. My wife will put on a beautiful wedding dress, and my husband will put on the wedding ring for his wife with his own hands to witness our love. I will declare loudly in front of everyone that you are the woman I love most in my life, and we must be the happiest couple at this moment. Do you know that, my husband? I miss you every day. I miss you. 60 seconds a minute. I love you for 60 minutes in an hour. I kiss you 24 hours a day. I'm looking forward to you 30 days a month. I love you for 12 months of the year. Missing you has become a habit. 24 hours is not enough for me to miss you, and 365 days is not enough for me to take good care of you. In the vast sea of people, 2 people meet by chance. From then on, they know each other, depend on each other, cuddle up, and accompany each other. The reason why they can intersect is entirely due to the same magnetic field and similarity between each other. How many couples and lovers in life have verified this? One theory. My heart can only accommodate you, my wife. No one can take your place. We have promised each other never to leave. My wife, I will hold your hand tightly and walk through our journey together. Rest of life. After Jane read their love letters to me, I knew that she must have been so obsessed with these sweet words that she had been single for so many years. When I saw the photo of this man she sent me again, I was shocked. His face looks like a star. No, he looks like a star. He is built like an athlete. No, stronger than an athlete. In addition to being handsome and tall, he is also a muscular man who is a fitness expert. Maybe the photo is a computer-generated image. I have the rational side of Aquarius, but somehow I feel that things are not that simple. Then he asked, "You are so in love with each other. Have you ever met?" Her answer was that we haven't met yet because of the epidemic. Then I asked, in addition to voice chat, "Do you have video chat? Does he really look the same in the photos?" Her answer was, "I have never video chatted because her boyfriend is a senior executive of a financial institution. Their company has a confidentiality agreement and they are not allowed to video chat with my girlfriend or anyone else." The more I listened, the more uncomfortable I became, so I asked further, "Has he asked you for money? Whether it is for himself or for investment?" She replied, "My boyfriend said that their group company wants to develop new projects, such as real estate development, tourism. He also needs to buy a cruise ship, farmland, etc. The business will expand. If you invest in it, there will be very good returns, how to make money, etc. He hopes that he and I will spend money to invest in it, which will have a positive impact on our future life. It would be better." After hearing the wonderful blueprint planned by my boyfriend, and thinking about the happy days in the future, I had no doubts about what my boyfriend said, so I took out 30,000 Canadian dollars and sent it to the account designated by my boyfriend. More than 2 months after giving the money to the other party, one day her boyfriend suddenly told Jane, "Something big has happened. Our leader wants to talk to me. We may be in trouble. I'm worried that it will implicate you. My wife, you'd better delete your and my WeChat messages as soon as possible. I will contact you again when the matter passes." Many seconds, many minutes, many days passed, and this so-called boyfriend never appeared again. Jane was in great pain and could not think about food or tea. She was really worried about her boyfriend and felt restless at home all day long. Then she remembered that she had a friend like me who she could talk to. After listening to Jane's call, I recalled an article I had read not long ago about how scammers call lonely people pig, call the process of building a relationship pig farming, and call the final scam pig raising. Kill the pig. It is known that these fraudsters do not seem to be completely single individuals, but also appear to be gangs. This group of people find ways to enter various dating platforms that can reach more people, such as singles dating platforms, WeChat groups, etc., and then look for targets. Regardless of age, the old, middle-aged, and young, take it all. As you slowly get to know each other and learn that the other person is widowed, divorced, or separated, then play the emotional card and fall in love with them. When I meet a woman who is older than me, in addition to playing the emotional card, I also play the tragic card. I start to get along as friends, slowly introduce myself, and say that my mother passed away or divorced when I was very young. I have lacked love since I was a child, and I have been hurt in relationships. I said that I am not interested in girls of the same age. At the same time, I said that I am a very kind-hearted person, and often go to nursing homes and orphanages as volunteers. Donate money, items, etc., to stray dogs and cats. Then he pretends to be a successful person, and after winning the sympathy, approval, and favor of the woman, he then uses sweet words to pursue the woman, saying that it is natural for a man to raise a woman and that he will be a responsible husband, using gentle and considerate means such as coaxing and loving. After all, once they gain a woman's trust, they start to defraud money on the basis of jointly creating a better future. They use investment projects to earn high interest rates, earn foreign exchange rates, and buy bitcoins. There are endless deception methods. When a woman is so fascinated that she becomes dizzy, she will be fooled and the scammer will disappear after she succeeds. Friends need to be careful when making friends. Scammers may appear on your social media platforms as handsome guys or beauties as needed, and use various means to please you to deceive you. From a female perspective, I especially want to say a few words to single sisters. I understand very well how difficult it is for a woman to support a family by herself, especially women who have parents and children, who are often troubled by trivial matters at home. The water pipe is broken and you have to hire someone to fix it. The electricity tripped and you were in a hurry. If the light breaks, you have to get up a ladder and fix it yourself like a macho man. During the holidays or when you are feeling unwell and need spiritual comfort, it is inevitable to feel lonely and empty. Because I am worried that my age will make it difficult to find someone, and if I encounter a handsome and sweet-talking man pursuing me, I will not be able to resist and be deceived. Not only did you lose money in this way, but it also added salt to your scarred soul. So, when looking for happiness, you still need to keep your eyes wide open. Don't let your mind wander. Here is a word of advice to scammers. Don't lose your conscience for the sake of profit. There is a saying in our hometown, if you walk at night for a long time, you will bump into a ghost one day. People are doing it, but God is watching. Alright, this part of the story ends here.
Want to know what happened next? Let's listen to the breakdown next time.